What's up, guys? This is Oli here, Brian, Pokemon Aired Wi-Fi battle, and this is a battle I had against TheLastExtreme, and it's an OU match. I found him on the Average Asylum's and here I'm trying to use a team built around a choice banded Metagross because I really want to use a choice banded Metagross. Well, the thing is, this was like the first like beta team with it. I could say, I don't know. It just didn't work out well. You're gonna see. So I'm going to lead off with my banded Metagross, like trying to bluff that it's the lead Metagross, and it actually fools a lot of people. Here though, I make the first mistake. I go for Hammer Arm because it's double super effective, like it's times 4 effective, so it's going to easily take out T-Tar, but so would Meteor Mash, so honestly I should have went for Meteor Mash, because banded Meteor Mash I think would one-shot the Nidoking, because of Stab and because of Stab, yeah, I think it would one-shot it. But I go into Gengar, I go for the Focus Blast, predicting a switch into his Heatran. Heatran is his main threat on my against my team, because I can't do much against it. So I go for it. He goes into Bronzong, so I'm like, crap, alright. I mean, I really should have went for the Shadow Ball, but, yeah, well, yeah, I guess I can't really help that anymore. I go into Latias. It's actually not that good of a Latias. It's like a Combine Latias, and I gave it HP Fire, because Dragon and Fire is almost, is perfect coverage except Heatran because of Heatran's Flash Fire. The thing is, this Latias just never ever does enough damage, so I really should either like give it Roar and then just keep setting up with it, or I should just give it Surf, because Surf would be so much better. Honestly, I really should have Surf. If I had Surf, this match would be so much easier. Anyway, so he's gonna go for the Gyro Ball. He's gonna Toxic me as well. While I set up a Calm Mind and go for HP Fire, it does a decent amount. It does a disappointing amount, and I know that, so I have to switch the hell out. I go into my Infernape, knowing I can take a Gyro Ball or whatever he has, except an Earthquake, which it definitely have, but you know, whatever. And here I'm like, alright, I really have to go for the Fire Blast and kill this thing off. I was so close for clicking the Close Combat, but I was and predicting his Heatran to come in, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna go for the safe play, and maybe he's gonna predict me to predict this Heatran switch. So I was gonna go for it, and thank God I did, because I killed it off. The thing is, now he goes into his Gyarados, and this Gyarados is like my most feared set ever. Whenever I play on PO, somebody always sweeps me with this sub D-Dance Gyarados. I don't know why. It's just one of my like most hated pokes like ever. Well, the movesets, because it always kills me all the time. I always get swept by one. Thankfully though, Choice Banded Metagross does not play games, because you go to the Dragon Dance, you know, gets a nice setup. I think that was actually his second one. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that was his first Dragon Dance. So I go for Zen Hammer, I take out the sub. He gets greedy and goes for the D Dance again, which I think was a fatal mistake. He really should have kept. He should have started waterfalling here, because he might have been able to kill me. But this lets me go for his Banded Zen Headbutt. It does a lot of damage, and now his only hope is to get a flinch with his waterfall, because I know Metagross can live a hit. Metagross is a bulky motherfucker. So go for Zen Headbutt, takes out the not the Metagross, the Gyarados, and now he goes into Heatran. Now I make another big mistake, and I try to salvage my Metagross where I really should have just let it die off. I mean, I guess I wanted to use like the Metagross to its full extent, but killing a Gyarados, like, I think that's good enough. But I go into my Gengar, take a Specs Heatran to the face. That knocks me out, which really sucks, because that's my only, like, one of my only Heatran counters. Go into Infernape. I am not going to predict. Like, the switch was obvious, but I'm like, no, I am not predicting. I'm just gonna go for the Close Combat. It destroys this Virizion. I was like, holy crap, this does a lot of damage. Now, I have a Life Orb mixed Infernape, so I'm not going to risk the Speed tie, and I'm going to switch out. It's not even a Speed tie, because I have, like, 331 Speed, or 330. So I switch out to Skarmory. I take a lot of damage from that Close Combat, but, you know, Close Combat's a powerful move. And, I mean, Skarmory lives it okay, I guess. So, Sandstorm kills him off, thank God. Now, I go into, he's actually going to go to his Heatran, and I'm like, alright, fuck, this really sucks, because, like, I can't, you know, do anything. I have to let something die. So I let my Skarmory die, which, I mean, it wasn't the best choice, but it really wasn't the worst either. I go into Infernape, and I'm like, alright, I have to go for the Close Combat. because if he stays in, Fire will have to be a fatal mistake. But the switch was so obvious. That was such a bad play on my part. I knew he was gonna send in Nidoking, but I just did not want to take the risk. And honestly, sometimes taking risks pays off, and I really should have taken the risk there, but I didn't. So he kills me off. I go to my Metagross, kill it off with a bullet punch, and here again, actually no, here yeah, I really I'm sorry. Sorry. Stuttering. Anyway, here I was gonna say that I really should have let my Metagross die, but no, I did the right thing here. I went to my Umbreon. He gets a crit. If he wouldn't have critted, if he would not have gotten the crit, I would have totally wished let my Umbreon die, bring my Metagross in, and it would or actually no, yeah, just my Metagross in. Yeah, bring my Metagross in, get it healed, and maybe actually do something against this Heatran. But the problem is, I totally forgot that I mean, I know that now, but I did not notice that my Metagross was max HP. So, and also Heatran is way faster, so I knew I really had no chance. So, his Heatran is pretty much destroying me. He goes into his Tyranitar to take my Dragon Pulses, because, I mean, like, it would be a stall war, but Heatran would win that stall war. Even though I keep going for recovers and calm minds, I wouldn't be able to do much. But I go for the Dragon Pulse because I really have no better choice. Like, nothing at all. So, go for Dragon Pulse again. It's gonna do... it does a decent chunk. He was actually predicting me to switch, which, I mean, it was an okay play, but not really, because I just let my Latias die anyway. So, go into Metagross. And now, I'm gonna go for the Hammer Arm, because the only thing that can hit both Heatran and T-Tar. But now, my problem is that Heatran basically, you know, outspeeds and kills me. So that was actually a really close match, TheLastExtreme. He gonna go for a flamethrower and kill me off. That was a really close match. Great game. I'm gonna leave it, hey guys, I'm also gonna leave his link in the description just so you can check him out, because he's actually gonna come back into Wi-Fi battling. So, I'm gonna leave his link in the description, check him out. He actually has, good battles. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed this battle. I'm actually going to keep working with this team, and I kind of have another battle with it. But, yeah, so, hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.